Hey everybody, it's David. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my response to the Horror Tag 2022 that I announced earlier today. You know, with the rush of Halloween being over and Halloween Ends is now a thing in the past and Terrifier 2 is behind us, I expect there to be a little bit of a lull in the horror community, so I wanted to announce this tag now, just as something to do to hold us over between now and the Christmas holidays. And so I've got 10 questions, 10 thought-provoking questions. These aren't original questions by any means. I just thought it would be something that would be fun for us to do. And so question number 1 is, what is your earliest memories of horror? For me, that would be getting up one night. I was probably 4 or 5 years old, going down the hallway to give mom that one last kiss or get a drink of water, just anything I can do to stall from going to bed. And I get to the living room, mom's back's toward me, and I see the TV, and she's watching Salem's Lot. Now, this originally came out in '79, so I wasn't 2, so this is probably just a re-airing. But anyways, it's the scene where they're in the hospital, and the woman is on the gurney, and she pops up, she's a vampire, and they take the tongue depressors and stick it to her head. And I just remember that scared the living daylights out of me. But I guess the earliest memory I have of seeing a movie in its entirety would be Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1. That came out in, 84? So I was 7. Yeah, so Freddy Krueger was my first official horror movie, and I loved it. Question 2, what is your favorite horror movie? Well, anyone that knows me and has followed my channel knows that I am a massive fan of Silence of the Lambs. I know some people will argue that it's not really a horror movie, it's more of a psychological thriller. There are some horror elements, you know, the scene where Hannibal escapes from the makeshift prison and he bites off the face of, you know, the guard, and then peels the skin off the other guard's face and uses it as a mask. You know, you got the whole plot line of Buffalo Bill skinning women, and he's making the suit out of their skin. Very Ed Gein. So yeah, I would say Silence of the Lambs is a horror movie, and it's my favorite. Question 3, your favorite sci-fi horror. I'm not usually a big fan of sci-fi horror movies. Yes, I like Alien. I was a little bit kind of underwhelmed with Event Horizon. But one that I saw recently, you know, in the last 5 years, was Life with Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Rebecca Ferguson. I really enjoyed that movie quite a bit. It's definitely borrows from the Alien plot line. You know, they're out in space, they come across this alien life form. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the special effects. I thought everyone gave great performances. It was fun seeing Ryan Reynolds play a more serious role. Jake Gyllenhaal always kills it in his serious roles. So yeah, Life is at the moment my favorite horror sci-fi movie. Question 4, what is your favorite subgenre of horror? I tend to gravitate towards the paranormal possession type movies. I enjoy movies about hauntings, possessions. One of my favorite possession movies, aside from The Exorcist, is The Rite with Anthony Hopkins. I thought it was well done. I enjoyed seeing Anthony Hopkins play someone possessed by a demon. He's one of my, well, he is my favorite actor, and to me, you know, he can do no wrong. So seeing him as a demon was cool. Question 5. What is the goriest horror movie? For me personally, that is the Evil Dead remake. I love that movie so much. It's definitely in my top three horror movies of all time. Great use of practical effects. You know, there's amputations going on. There's women sawing through their cheeks. There's nail guns and nails in the eyeballs and this and that. It was just great. It's everything I wanted. And I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I like the remake better than the original. Question 6. What is an underrated horror movie? I'm going to say The Changeling is underrated. I don't hear it talked about near enough in the horror community. It is an older movie, but it's just got great atmosphere. George C. Scott gives a great performance as a grieving father who's moved into this house and he's starting to experience things that are paranormal. Just a great movie. If you haven't seen The Changeling, definitely worth checking out, in my opinion. Question 7. What is your favorite Stephen King film adaptation? We'll have to go with It from 2017, Chapter 1. I really thought the kids gave great performances. I liked the new approach to Pennywise. I thought Bill Skarsgård did an outstanding job as Pennywise. I liked Chapter 2, but for me, just like the original, it was the weaker of the two movies. But again, I just loved Chapter 1. Finn Wolfhard and the other actors, I can't think of their names. The guy that played Billy was just recently in Mr. Harrigan's Phone. He did a great job on that one as well. So, yeah, It Chapter 1 is my favorite Stephen King film adaptation. Question number 8. What is your favorite horror anthology? That for me would have to be Trick or Treat. I just loved how the stories were all intermingled. You know, as you're seeing the opening scenes where it's showing, is it Warren Valley, Ohio? I guess they're like having their downtown parade. You get to see Billy Wilkins, you know, standing against this wall with the grocery bag in his hand, and then you see the couple walk down in their costumes. You see, you know, Anna Paquin and her friends and sisters, and it all just kind of weaves in together. I just thought that was brilliant, and I really hope we get a Trick or Treat 2 sequel. I hear that it's in the works, so fingers crossed that we get that sooner than later. Question number 9. What is your favorite horror movie from the past 10 years? Technically, Evil Dead would fall in that range, but I'm going to pick something different. I'm going to pick something from this year. So my favorite movie from this year, I would say, is Barbarian. I was most excited about seeing Terrifier 2 and Halloween Ends. I saw both of them. Terrifier 2 I liked. Halloween Ends I liked. Didn't love it. But Barbarian is one that wasn't on my radar, and it caught me completely off guard. I really enjoyed it. Again, Bill Skarsgård was in this one. Gave a great, brief performance. Got Justin Long. And it just came out of left field. It wasn't one that I knew anything about going into, and I really enjoyed what I saw. So yeah, Barbarian is definitely worth checking out if you have not seen that one yet. And the last question, who is your favorite horror icon? You would think I would say Hannibal Lecter, since I love Silence of the Lambs, but I'm going to have to go with my boy Michael Myers. I just always liked Michael Myers, and I will say that I was a little sad to see him go the way he went at the end of Halloween Ends. I respect how they handled it, but it was still kind of tough seeing him get off the way he did. So yeah, those are my responses to the horror tag 2022. I'm going to tag Sean Urshan, Sean Blue Digital, and Lisa Loves. All three have commented that they are planning on doing this tag, so consider yourself officially tagged now. But this is open to anybody that wants to take part. I would love to see everyone's responses to this. So if you do shoot a video, please make sure that you use the hashtag HorrorTag2022 when you do upload it to YouTube. That's going to do it for now. Hope you all are doing well. Hope everyone had a happy Halloween. And until next time, take care. Thanks.